Hi everyone, Darren Carnell here. I just wanted to do a very short video here. I'm in the middle of painting, I'm in the middle of recording videos. I'm doing some for my Patreon account, I'm doing some for other clients, other commissions. Busy, but basically I wanted to do a really short video because I wanted to thank somebody. I'll turn that music down just a little bit in case it's too loud. Okay, that'll do. On some of my recent videos when I was painting, I had mentioned a couple of times that some of my detail brushes, the little tiny ones, little pointy ones, they were getting a little bit old and it was almost time for me to replace them. And what happens with the tiny pointy detail brushes, you know, for doing things like eyebrow hairs or details on eyes and stuff like that. If you imagine that's the bristles on a brush, but like on a tiny brush, what happens over time, the very end bit sort of bends over a bit like that. And with that bend at the end, it makes it difficult to precisely put things where you need them. When you're doing like such fine detail work, it makes it hard. So I'd mentioned just in talking on my videos while I was explaining what I was painting, I'm going to need to get some new brushes soon. One of my patrons got in touch with me and said that he wanted to buy me some brushes. And I was like, really? I never expected anyone to get in touch and offer to buy me art supplies. He then sent me another message and said, oh, by the way, I'm not taking no for an answer. Have you got an Amazon wish list? If not, set one up. I want to buy you some brushes. And it was very clear that there was no saying no to this. So I set up an Amazon wish list and I picked a set of brushes. You can buy sets on there with like 5 brushes, slightly different sizes. I thought that's going to be really useful because normally I go to the art shop and it takes a few hours out of my day, but I go to the art shop, I spend some time looking because I don't have any specific brushes that I always use. I just walk around the shop looking at random brushes until I think that one might work. So it takes quite a while because I just go by what they've got. I went on Amazon and I had a look and I found a few different sets of brushes that were the right size but different brands, different types, and I thought, well, you know what, I'll pick one of them at random, that'll be useful. But what I did is on my wish list I set it up and put up a few different sets so that over time I would be able to pick them and go back and try them out, and maybe I'll find a set that I like using more than others. Maybe I'll find my own favourites and I'll use those from now on. So I put all these different things on there and other stuff that I use like the thinner and flow enhancer and stuff. And I said to the guy, I've put a bunch of stuff on there, get me one set that'll be really useful. Unbelievably kind of you, thank you so much. That's incredible. And then a few days later, post started arriving and he didn't pick one of the sets, he bought everything that I'd put on the list. Which was like, why have you done that? So he bought me a wooden brush stand. It's bigger than I thought it was going to be. I might cut it in half to make 2 smaller ones. It's just a wooden brush stand with a load of holes so you can stand all your brushes upright. Because normally, as anyone who's watched my videos will know, I just leave all my videos, I can't even talk at the moment. I leave all my brushes just sitting on my desk and they do get in the way a bit, and sometimes if I need to pick a particular brush it takes me a while to look through and find them, whereas on the stand I can have the tiny ones all the way up in size to the big ones and it will speed things up and make things easier and give me more desk space. So I put that on there. I put a few things on there because I thought I will get to them, but I don't need to get to them now because he bought all of them for me. By the way, the guy's name is Ben Solis, so Ben, all of this stuff is going to get used. So thank you very much. So he got me the brush holder, he got me some flow enhancer, he got me some acrylic thinner, he got me a set of brushes, he got me another set of brushes, he got me another set of brushes, he got me another set of brushes, and he got me another set of brushes. So I was talking to him after all of this had been done. And because I was sort of trying to thank him enough, and I couldn't, and I can't, because that's ridiculously generous. And he said, well, look, sometimes, he said, a wish list is a thing that's worthwhile doing, because sometimes people want to help, but they don't know how. And if you just have a thing set up with stuff that you use, occasionally someone might go, you know what, if that's useful to you, I'm going to get it. And he did. And it will be useful, because I'm going to try all of these different sets, and they are all going to get used painting the commissions that I do, and they're going to be used on the videos that I do as well. And I may find that some are better for certain things and some are better for other things, and I've got more choice now, which is great, because I used to buy 2 or 3 tiny brushes and that was it. I'd never used any others. I just would pick those ones that I saw in the shop, and because it took too long to go through all of them, whereas now I've got a really big amount of choice. So Ben Solis, again, you idiot, thank you, genuinely thank you. So in the future, what I may do, because there's nothing on my wish list at the moment because he bought everything, I may set up a wish list of stuff that I use in my painting, and it's not a thing that I'm trying to push forward or anything, but if anybody said, I would like to help you, how can I do that? There's a thing ready there waiting for it. But that's going to be done in the future. For now, I'm just painting, and at least I've got more brushes to paint with now. Oh dear. Anyway, I've got some Patreon videos to record and to upload, and some painting to do on a big statue that I've got to do. I've already done some work on it, but I'm going to do some more, and then another 10 things that I'm recording. So hello to everyone, in case I've not said hi for a while. If this is going up, well, this is going up on Patreon, so hello patrons. There are videos coming very soon. I'm filming them now. And once again to Ben Solis, thank you, kind sir. You are ridiculously generous, but it will all get used. I can't even think of a way to say thanks enough, because there's just so kind. So I'm going to go away. I'm going to cry. I'm not going to cry. But yeah, very, very kind, and they will be used. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, that's enough thank yous now. I have work to do. I will see you all soon. Yeah, I can't think of anything else to say. I'm always trying, at the end of my videos, I always end up rambling and repeating myself, because I'm trying to think, is there anything I should have said that I didn't say? Because I don't plan these things in advance. I should use a script or something. I don't. I just blah, 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 blah. So I'm just going to go. See you soon. Bye.